Hi, my name is Julie Johnson and I am the Rock Island Arsenal AUSA Chapter President. We are getting ready for our big event on Saturday, September 16th from 9 to noon at Bent River Brewing Company in Rock Island. It's called Puppies Yoga Beer, and we made the trip up to Cedar Rapids because we just had to meet these puppies. There was no way we were going to be able to wait until September 16th. But I am with, well, I'll let you introduce yourselves and actually be able to tell what you do and why you do it. I think that's a better option.
I'm Jessica. I am one of the foster families for Puppy Jake. I currently have Chris Kyle, who goes to his veteran on September 27th, so he is ready to graduate. I got involved just because I actually saw them at the Iowa State Fair, and I wanted to help veterans. Seems I do have a couple of veterans in the family, so.
Okay. My name's Carrie, and I'm actually the trainer out here for Cedar Rapids. I got involved with Puppy Jake a couple years ago, and I just had my first dog placed in May, so he went ahead and went to his veteran. And so now I am just helping teach classes out here with these little guys.
That's perfect, and this is Cooper.
This is Cooper.
This is Cooper, right. So this is a really great opportunity for you to help people understand what do service dogs actually do? Why are they needed?
So we train our guys to help with mobility issues. So a lot of our guys come back with problems like back injuries or some sort of physical problems, and the dogs will actually help them with picking up items or just helping them function better out in public. We also train them to help with PTSD. I know, it's impatient. So they will actually do what we call blocks, where they will act as a wall between the veteran and people that are approaching. They will also help interrupt flashbacks, and they will alert their veteran if someone is approaching from behind so that the veteran does not get startled. They do a lot of different things for them.
Wonderful, thank you for that explanation. It's really, I think, important for people to know all the training that goes into the service dogs. How long does it take? And we've got Chris Kyle. I don't know, how old is Chris Kyle now, and how old is Cooper?
Chris Kyle is 2 years old. So he is, yeah, and we actually get them at 8 weeks old, and he is 14 weeks.
14 weeks, yep.
Right now, so we get them when they're babies, and they grow up to be big 2-year-olds, and it takes about 18 to 24 months to have them be fully trained.
Really, 18, wow, okay, so in 18 to 24 months, that's a huge investment. It's one of the reasons why we are doing this event on September 16th to help raise some money for our Puppy Jake, Foundation. Can you explain what are the costs that are associated with these dogs, and then also what does a veteran pay that needs to have a service dog?
So the cost covers the actual purchase of the puppies, and they do come from good breeders. We want the puppies to be as healthy as possible, so the parents have to go through a bunch of health clearances just to kind of guarantee that the likelihood that a puppy that will have a problem later down the road will be really decreased. So the cost of the puppy, then the food, because they eat a lot of food,
Sure.
vet care, and we actually do go on 2 big training trips. Usually we go to Chicago first, kind of get them exposed to more of the city life.
Oh.
And then we go on a bigger trip, usually by plane, so they've been to anywhere like Boston and LA, San Diego. We just never know where these guys are going to end up with their veterans, so we try to expose them to as much as we can. And cost-wise for the veteran, they do pay a $150 application fee, and that's it.
That's just unbelievable. When you think about what the cost would be to go through just in food in 1 month for these puppies alone.
Yes.
So when we do this event and we're raising money for Puppy Jake Foundation, that's what this money is going to go for. It's going to go to the people that are working with these dogs every day to provide a Chris Kyle to a veteran at some point who will only have to pay a $150 application fee, when ultimately, I believe you told me the investment in these animals by the time they go to their forever home is around $20,000. 18 to $20,000. It's just outstanding. So everything that we can do that morning to help raise awareness about what service dogs are for, why they're so important, and raise some money to bring back to our friends would be great. One of the things that I wanted to do when I first got here was get on the floor and start, petting. And I learned that, when there's a vest on,
Right.
Can you tell me what that says?
So on his vest, there's a patch on it, and it says, "Please don't pet me, I'm working." So this way, hopefully the public will see that and realize that we don't want the dogs distracted. This way, we don't want them to miss the veteran. Maybe the veteran has flashbacks. We want them to be able to bring them out of flashbacks. Or if the veteran needs anything, like they drop something, they want the dog to get it. They don't want the dog super distracted by all these other people, and so we have to work with the dogs to get them to focus on us a lot. And then we just don't want them to be messed with because we don't want them to miss anything.
Well, one of the things I learned this morning also is that it's really hard not to pet their cute little faces. And that a lot of people still do that even when they have a marker on identifying that they're working, and how really important it is, which is part of the reason we're doing this event on September 16th, to respect that and understand that these dogs have a purpose and a job. And so I noticed also, this doesn't hurt the puppy around Cooper, and they've got the bandana on, but still, even though the vest is not on Cooper, you asked me not to pet anywhere around the head. Can you explain that?
Yep. So we spend a lot of time starting when they're very young to teach them to focus on their handler. So petting them on the head is distracting for them, especially at this age, because they want to check everything out, kind of mouth on things. So we just need them to kind of ignore all that petting, and petting them down the back helps keep the focus on their handler.
Perfect. So that morning when you come and you get to meet Chris, Kyle, and Cooper, and the other puppies that are going to be there with us, that's what we ask, that you just be really aware of where to pet our new friends that morning, and also to leave your own beloved four-legged friends at home, because on that morning our focus is really going to be on puppy Jake, puppies, and of course our friend Chris Kyle, who's getting ready to go to his loving forever home. So if you have any questions that you want to ask, please just post those in the comments, and we'll do our best to answer those. And we're really looking forward to the event on September 16th. Thank you so much for supporting our Rock Island Arsenal chapter of AUSA and Puppy Jake Foundation. They are doing some amazing things, and right, I mean, it's look at that. It's right. I'm on the floor in about 1 second. Gotta go. Thank you.